Oh, okay. We are close to
We got-
finishing that.
We
Close to
got
finishing
Meghan and Harry.
I already watched that. I actually
Don't
watched
tell
it this
me,
weekend.
even though I know what happens because it's real life. But anyways, but there's new episodes coming out.
Yes.
Okay. What else? I don't know. Oh, I forgot. There was this other show that was so good. Oh, it was a movie. It was a movie. It was about a monster in the hills, in the mountains. Have you seen that one?
A monster in the hills and the mountains.
In the mountains, in the mountains. Let me see.
No.
Monster,
Hills, mountains.
mountain, Netflix. I bet you it's gonna come out.
Oh, is it the Watcher? No.
Troll.
Oh.
So
no.
good.
Really?
So good.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to tell Cristela about that one. She's a big like scary movie fan.
It's not really a scary movie. It's more action
Okay.
and mystery,
Okay.
but a little bit of touch of scary. A little. I mean, if I wasn't scared, and I'm scared for everything. So
Troll. Okay, I think
Trolls.
I've heard of Trolls. Okay.
I know, and it's not the animated kids movies of the trolls.
Not those trolls.
Oh no, it's called Troll. Yeah, you're right.
Troll,
'cause there's-
Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah, one. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Oh, it's like just like a social media troll or something?
No,
Or
no,
it's
no,
actually,
like an
really
actual
trolls?
ancient
check,
troll,
check.
Oh my
like
God.
from the
I won't have my IFB but I'll be ready.
This is
like
freaky.
really well done.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, we were watching Wednesday last night, and we got through. Yeah, I think it was episode 7 or something. It's pretty good. It's a good show. Like, yeah.
I know. When the
it's Tuesday. Welcome to KSAT News Now, streaming from our newsroom in downtown San Antonio. And joining me today is Tiffany Huertas.
I don't
There
know.
we go.
I don't know what noise to make, but yes, that was my attempt to make a noise. So.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, there we go.
That's
That's
my
better.
go-to there. Yeah, that air horn. But thank you again for hanging out with us, Tiffany. I know
Yeah.
you've been already very busy morning for you.
Yes, I was at the Scobie Education Center. It's really exciting. They have a planetarium there. They have different learning activity areas.
Yeah.
And that story is coming up at noon. So just a look back of the impact they've had this year.
Yeah.
And new exciting projects they're having next year.
So cool because I was looking at the website, the Alamo Colleges, and this is at SAC, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I didn't even realize that they had that there. So really cool story idea. And again, I'm a big fan of planetariums, so good to know that we have one here that we could go check out.
Right.
Right
It's
up the
like,
street.
yeah, right up the street. There's no excuse. You better go.
Yeah,
It's fun.
definitely. So we will look forward to that story. That's going to be at noon?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, yes. So as far as KSAT News Now, we're covering this morning the latest in the trial over Canine Chucky, and that's taking place here in Bexar County.
And police are debunking a viral post.
That's right, plus a shocking death in the coaching world. Definitely something that a lot of people here have been talking about this morning.
And just to look at the most Googled stories and movies and shows of this year.
Yes, we were talking about shows a little bit earlier, so we will run through that list here in just a bit. But let's go ahead and start this morning with this trial, Tiffany, of the man accused of killing Canine Chucky. And this trial, of course, continues this morning after multiple Bexar County Sheriff's deputies took the stand Monday to testify about Chucky's final moments.
Prosecutors say Matthew Mireles led law enforcement on a chase through 3 counties in January of 2019. He ended up on Loop 1604 near Highway 151 in San Antonio and pointed a gun at deputies, a police helicopter, and himself.
That's right. BCSO then deployed Chucky to try and catch Mireles, but the dog was shot at before multiple officers ended up firing back at Mireles.
Mireles' defense attorneys have questioned the deputies on whether they did enough to de-escalate the situation before they fired at Mireles.
Also, during opening statements, the defense tried to cast doubt on whether Mireles or law enforcement fired the deadly shot that killed Canine Chucky.
Mireles is facing numerous charges that include interfering with a police service animal and 8 counts of aggravated assault of a public servant.
And of course, our courts reporter Erica Hernandez is covering this case right now taking place. But going back through some of the quotes, this was one of the deputies there, Jason Garcia, who said that he saw him, Mireles, shooting at the dog, and at the same time Chucky continued on with his duties and gets a hold of Matthew, referring to Mireles there. So Chucky kind of serving, I guess, till the very end. So it was I remember this story really captured a lot of people here in San Antonio.
Yeah, a lot of people really did go out of their way to remember Chucky. And then they even did, I remember Dia de los Muertos, they had an ofrenda just in dedication of the canine.
Did not know that. Yeah, did not know that.
So,
obviously,
very special.
Yeah, a beloved member of the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, and I remember they had like full honors for him as well as service. So this is definitely a trial that we are continuing to follow throughout the week.
Yep. Now to other news, San Antonio police are now responding to a viral post you may have seen or heard about on social media.
All right, so this post claims that there's a serial killer in our area targeting women between the ages of 21 to 27. But here's the important part. San Antonio police said that this post has, quote, no factual basis, end quote.
SAPD said it is aware of the post and wanted to reassure the public to not be alarmed. They call the post unsubstantiated. And
this is another just reminder of how things on social media can really spread like wildfire. Honestly, I mean, yesterday in the newsroom, we were here and seeing these posts, these tweets from people sharing out this information. It just goes to show that how quickly this stuff can spread. And I'm glad that police were really on top of it to kind of say that there's nothing to worry about to the public.
Really scary.
Yeah, absolutely. And plus we've seen a lot of things now, especially the trial of the Border Patrol agents. So there's been a lot of that conversation in the area, but good to know that police are saying no, that this is definitely not true. Okay, now to some shocking sports news this morning. Popular college football coach Mike Leach has died after suffering a massive heart attack at his home, and this was on Sunday.
He was rushed to the hospital, then airlifted to a treatment center in Mississippi. Coach Leach was only 61 years old.
Yeah, unbelievable. Very, very young there. So he's survived by his wife, 4 children, and 3 grandchildren.
And he was in his 3rd season.
At, I guess, here at the very end, but just definitely surprising. He's a big impact here for a lot of local athletes and athletes across the state.
Yeah, making a big impact on those students' lives as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of players, great point, a lot of players have come out and really shared their condolences for Coach Leach right there. Only 61, very young. There's sports news, lighter sports news here. After winning their 2nd consecutive conference championship, how about them Roadrunners? UTSA, they're getting ready to face the Troy Trojans in the Cure Bowl game.
Head coach Jeff Taylor and the Roadrunners arrived at their team hotel in Orlando, Florida on Monday afternoon with several goals to accomplish.
Okay, so here's what they want to do here. They're hoping to win their first bowl game in school history, and they want to finish ranked in the top 25. So the Roadrunners will get back on the field this Friday at 2 o'clock to play against Troy, and this is going to be in Orlando, so they get to get a nice little Florida vacation out of this.
Right?
Yeah.
But the Roadrunners are doing amazing.
Yeah, they've really done a great job of like carrying the brand of the school and really kind of putting UTSA on the map a little bit here. So good luck to the Roadrunners as they continue. Nice little trip again. I keep on saying, I was like, I'm glad that they're getting to, travel out of the state and hang out in Florida, a place you're very
very
well.
familiar of. Yeah, they're going to be next to Mickey and Minnie. They're going to have a blast over there.
Yeah, I'm sure. And you know what? That is what's cool about these bowl games is that a lot of times these teams get to go to like the theme parks. Yeah. So they're in the place that's like the most tourist place across the world, right?
Most magical place.
Most magical.
There we go. That's the key there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey,
well,
guys.
Sarah?
Hey,
How's
good
it going?
morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You know, I'm excited because we're going to have less humidity.
Okay.
My hair is very excited too.
Oh, yeah.
It's a package deal.
Hey,
here.
let me let you know. It looks good.
Oh, thank you.
Your
Yours
hair
too.
too.
As I have to
Your
say,
hair too,
yeah, y'all look great. Y'all look great. I'm just going to step out of the way here.
But let's talk about the weather pattern, all right, across South Central Texas. My clicker's having an issue. There we go. Okay, there is a cold front that is moving through Texas as we speak right now. You can see that this is a pretty potent system, especially up north. A lot of snowfall for Nebraska and Colorado. But the thing is, for East Texas today with this front, it's going to bring the potential for numerous severe storms. We've already seen some tornado reports out near the Dallas-Fort Worth area from this system. Notice though that San Antonio, we're not under the risk for severe weather at all. In fact, we're really going to be struggling to see any more rain during the daytime today. This front is relatively potent, it's bringing in some much drier air from the west, but you'll notice that temperatures are not all that much cooler behind this front. We're seeing temperatures in the 50s in Midland, Odessa. So as we look at the futurecast, don't expect a major temperature drop today. Just expect a drop in the humidity. Let's take you through that futurecast. Skies will be clearing when this front moves through at around 1 o'clock. We'll be seeing windy conditions behind this front, temperatures in the low 70s, upper 60s. Then early tomorrow morning, I do think we could have some sprinkles. It's going to be really dry at the surface, so even though the radar may show some rain on the radar, a lot of it's going to dry before it even hits the ground. So some sprinkles are going to be possible. However, the skies are going to clear very quickly on Wednesday, and we're going to have tons of sunshine. Wednesday is going to be a windy, sunny day with low humidity too. Winds could gust from the northwest at about 30 miles per hour. Then we'll really feel the chill in the air by Thursday morning when temperatures should be in the upper 30s around San Antonio with highs in the 60s. One thing I want to talk about in your KSAT 12-hour forecast is as that front moves through shortly after lunch, we're going to be seeing clearing skies. Temperatures are actually going to top off right around 1-2 p.m. in the upper 70s, but later this afternoon we'll see them fall into the low 70s under mostly partly cloudy skies rather. And then in the evening, temperatures will be in the 60s. It'll be pretty windy too, with gusts up to 20 miles per hour from the northeast. Let's talk about an elephant in the room. There has been a lot of chatter on social media about Christmas, okay? A lot of posts about potential snow on the ground, Christmas Day. Let's go ahead and challenge those rumors, okay? So One thing that I do think is going to happen is I think we will have a colder than average Christmas week. So it'll feel more like Christmas outside, which is great. The Climate Prediction Center has put us under a good chance for below average temperatures the week of Christmas. We're talking the 20th through the 26th. What is average though in San Antonio? Average this time of year is 63 for the high, 41 for the low. So odds favor temperatures being below that. By how much below that? We really honestly can only forecast that accurately within about 5 days, the temperatures for Christmas Day. So keep that in mind. As for a white Christmas, I think we'll still need a Christmas miracle. All right, we've got to have a lot of ingredients working together to be putting that snow on the ground Christmas morning. Statistically, the probability of that happening is 0.1%. All right? Higher than the lotto though, so we'll keep you posted. Otherwise, here's what you can expect over the next few days. Again, clearing skies and sunshine both tomorrow and Thursday. Cold mornings Thursday and Friday morning. A little bit more cloud cover on Friday, but we'll be in the 60s. Then I want to focus for a second on the weekend. The weekend forecast is still a little muddy, but what we do think will happen was it'll be chilly. So temperatures will probably only be in the 50s for the high. As far as rain, light rain is possible Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We'll be able to refine those forecasts. I think this just goes to show the forecast over the weekend is a little muddy, so imagine how the Christmas forecast looks too. Of course, one thing that you can count on is we are going to keep you informed all throughout this holiday season, busy traveling, everything like that. So,
Absolutely.
RJ tip.
Yeah, trust the experts here. Yeah, don't. Always interesting to try and get your weather-related information from social media, especially with stuff like that. But glad Sarah's here to clear up some of that stuff.
Yeah. And I hope, let's hope for a white Christmas, but who knows? Miracles can happen.
Yeah, they can. They absolutely can. But I'm glad to hear that it's at least looking or feeling a little bit more like December weather or Christmas weather in general.
Hot chocolate with marshmallows.
Here we go. Ready to go. Yes.
Ready.
Layer up a little bit. As we get ready for Christmas, which is, 12 days away. That's nuts. Okay, I gotta do some shopping.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, it's definitely that time of year when we look back at all of the trends of 2022.
This morning, we're talking about the most Googled movies and TV shows for the year.
Okay, so let's take a look here at the trending movies in 2022, and we're gonna go down the list here. Tiffany, what do you see here?
Okay, let's give love to Bruno and the gang.
Fell asleep during it.
We don't talk about what? You fell asleep.
I did, yes. I fell asleep. You should have seen Alexis earlier.
I think every mom in this room right now just paused. And they're like, wait. I love Encanto. This was one of my favorites.
Yes, I've heard great things about it, and you just sang the.
Yeah, you need an espresso shot and try it again.
I'm gonna have some time off here, so I may actually circle back to this one and check it out for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the most Google trending movies of 2022. So.
And the songs were trending as well.
Yes, absolutely. Lin-Manuel Miranda, right, was the one.
Correct.
Who did. Yeah. So shout out to him. He does some great things there. I will say I did see Thor: Love and Thunder. I thought it was okay. It was good to see Chris Hemsworth back as Thor. Top Gun I really enjoyed. I don't know if you saw that in theaters.
No, I haven't seen a lot of these.
Okay.
I have a 9-month-old.
That's true.
So our time is very limited. But
you can't just sit around for 2.5, 3 hours. The Batman there with Robert Pattinson. That was pretty solid. Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's been a lot of chatter here in our newsroom about that being a really, really, really good movie. I have not seen that one there.
Yeah, me neither. Now, Black Adam, we have Jurassic World Dominion, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Morbius, and then Turning Red. But have you seen Turning Red? That's a Disney movie.
Oh, well, it's on my list. It's on my list. It's on my list, everyone. It's on the list.
Yeah. As far as that, I have not seen Black Adam. Definitely want to check that out. I didn't like this new Jurassic World movie.
No.
Yeah. They tried to circle it back to the original Jurassic Park movies. I just didn't really like it that much. But Black Panther was really, really good. All right. Trending shows of 2022. Tiffany, you said earlier you're binging, huh? You're trying to watch.
Well,
as many shows as
I'm trying.
possible.
We're trying here. We have 5 shows at the same time going on, but let's see what happens. Tomorrow, which one I catch up on. But one of them is Yellowstone, and it's on the list of this. Let's give love to Beth. Beth Dutton.
Okay.
We love her.
Yeah, uh-huh.
She's a mix of love and destruction.
Okay. Oh,
we love her.
That's like a critic.
She's
Mix
amazing.
of love and destruction. Yeah, I admittedly have not seen one episode of Yellowstone, but it is on my list. I definitely need to check that out. The top trending TV show of 2022, Euphoria. How do you describe Euphoria?
Eclectic.
Eclectic, that's good, and that's an HBO show, so obviously they definitely push things to the edge. My wife and I have seen Euphoria, so that's a very, very interesting show to say the least. Stranger Things.
Okay.
Yeah, Stranger Things was a big hit. So
And their music as well went viral this year.
Yes, they did. They obviously, like, they always have these like 80s songs, and a lot of those 80s music came back. Let's see what's out. The Watcher was kind of like a thriller horror type of. Did you see that one?
No, I haven't.
No, I did. I saw parts of that one. Inventing Anna, and then House of the Dragon, which I think is the Game of Thrones spin-off. So
we have lots to catch up on.
Yes, we definitely do.
We have Moon Knight, we have Yellowstone, The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yeah, I think that one's based on a book. That's like a young adult type of show. And then we have here some Marvel ones, She-Hulk and Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I saw a couple episodes of that. I didn't really get into it. I am ready for Baby Yoda to come back. That's what I want to see come back for, as far as Disney and Star Wars movies. But yeah, you're right. We got a lot to catch up on.
I mean, the holidays are here. What better way to, it's going to rain.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So maybe, as you mentioned earlier, kind of get some hot chocolate and just get under the covers and watch some of these top trending TV shows of 2022.
Yeah, I'm excited. We got lots to see.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, thank you very much for being with us on KSAT News Now. Hopefully we can bring you more of these lists as we kind of wrap up the end of the year. I always think it's fun to kind of look back and see, like at least remind yourself of what we saw throughout
what happened, because everything's
like,
a blur. The past few years, everything is like, what? Okay,
yeah, it is.
We're here.
It absolutely has been. But Tiffany, thank you very much for hanging out with us. We'll be ready to see your story at noon. The news at noon, of course, coming up in just a little bit. And we're really happy you guys can be with us on this Tuesday. Have a great one, everybody.